Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon everyone. Okay, so today we will learn the third subtopic of chapter redox. Okay, of chapter redox. Alright, so the subtopic is about voltaic cell. Voltaic cell. So basically you have learned about voltaic cell, okay, last year in your IGCSE syllabus, but for KSSM syllabus we have some addition lah, tambahan baru, okay. Antaranya, okay, boleh tengok kat sini. Antara tambahan baru tu ialah you have to be able to write cell annotation lah, okay. And then okay ni, and then you should be able to calculate the voltage of various cells based on the formula E0 cell equal to E0 cathode minus E0 anode. Okay, kalau sebelum ni cara you calculate voltage from various cell tu you ada cara lain kan. Okay, so untuk yang KSSM syllabus you mesti boleh kira voltage of various cell, okay, based on E0 value. Okay, okay, so basically the prior knowledge yang you dah tahu, potential difference between two electrode causes the movement of electron that produce electric current. Ni you dah tahu betul. And then anode and cathode or positive terminal and negative terminal of the voltaic cell are determined based on the E0 value. Okay, yang ini yang you akan belajar hari ni lah. Okay, sebelum ni masa form 4 you belajar lain sikit kan caranya. Okay, so kali ni kita nak belajar macam mana nak tentukan anode and cathode based on E0 value. Okay, so first look at this voltaic cell. Okay, so actually what is simple cell? Okay, what is simple cell or voltaic cell? Okay, so actually voltaic cell is also known as chemical cell, simple chemical cell, also galvanic cell lah. Okay, alright, and then for simple chemical cell you dah tahulah, two different metal dip into an electrolyte lah. Okay, and then for Daniell cell pun you tahu, Daniell cell dia has zinc and copper. Okay, zinc and copper cell. Lepas tu dia use salt bridge. Okay, salt bridge ataupun dia use porous pot. Itu features Daniell cell lah. Features Daniell cell dia mesti guna salt bridge dengan porous pot lah. Okay, so basically ni konsep asas yang you kena tahulah about simple chemical cell, or also known as voltaic cell or galvanic cell. Okay, so by definition tu macam tadilah, two different metal plates are dipped into an electrolyte and connected with connecting wires. Okay, and it convert chemical energy to electrical energy. Okay, and then a redox reaction occur in the cell that causes the flow of electron. The potential difference detected by the voltmeter indicates the presence of electrical current. Alright, so ni kalau you masih ingat lagi, previously we have learned about standard electrode potential. So this is standard electrode potential series. This half cell equation ni ditulis based on ni lah. Okay, oxidizing agent, okay, plus electron, reversible arrow, and then dapat reducing agent. Okay. So ini you jangan risau, ni you tak perlu hafal, tapi you kena tahu cara nak guna standard electrode potential series ni lah. Okay. Okay, dari segi inert value apa, you jangan risau, you tak perlu hafal. Okay, akan diberilah dalam soalan. Alright, so kita tengok ni redox reaction in a voltaic cell. Okay, so this is an example of simple chemical cell. Okay, for a pair of magnesium and copper metal. Okay, so ni cara macam mana kita nak explain redox reaction in a voltaic cell. Okay, so first kali, of course bila ada magnesium and copper metal ni, kita kena determine dulu which one will be the negative terminal, ataupun dalam voltaic cell kita panggil juga sebagai anode. Negative terminal tu anode. Okay, so first kita kena tengoklah based on inert value. Okay, based on inert value yang sebelum ni. Okay, so sekarang kita tengok inert value untuk magnesium dengan copper. Okay, so kalau based on inert value magnesium negative 2.38. Okay, satu lagi copper, mana copper? Okay, copper yang ni positive 0.34. Okay, so based on the inert value, kita nampak inert value for magnesium is more negative, right? More negative. Okay, so bila inert value, okay, inert value of magnesium is more negative, so magnesium becomes the negative terminal. Okay, alright. So what happened in the cell? Okay, magnesium atom donates electron to form magnesium 2+ ion, and the oxidation reaction occur. So as the observation, we can see that magnesium electrode getting thinner. Okay, so this is the half equation, okay, for reaction that occur at negative terminal, ataupun dalam ni untuk voltaic cell, negative terminal also known as anode lah. Okay, anode. Okay, so you masih ingat lah, at anode, okay, oxidation process occur. Kalau you masih ingat anox, okay, at anode maksudnya oxidation occur. Red cat at, okay, red cat. Okay, sekejap. Okay, red cat maksudnya at cathode reduction occur. Reduction occur. Okay. Okay, so at anode kita nampak oxidation occur lah. So magnesium atom loses electron to form magnesium ion. Okay. So dia punya observation kita nampak magnesium electrode getting thinner. Okay, so on the other hand, the inert value of copper is more positive. More positive kan. Kita tengok tadi yang ni, mana copper ni, more positive. So copper becomes the positive terminal. Okay, so what happened at copper plate? Kat sini. Okay, tadi kita tahu electron flow from magnesium ribbon. Okay, and then dia pergi dekat copper plate. So what happened at the positive terminal of copper plate? So in copper 2 chloride solution kan ada copper 2 ions. Okay, so the copper 2 ions will receive the electron and become copper atom. So observation kita boleh nampak copper electrode getting thicker. Okay, so positive terminal ni ataupun cathode lah. Okay, so at cathode reduction occur. Reduction process occur. So kita boleh nampak from the half equation ni lah, Cu2 plus 2E dapat copper atom. Okay, so electron flow. Okay, electron flow from the negative terminal to the positive terminal. So negative terminal tadi magnesium ribbon ni, okay, to the positive terminal, to copper plate. Okay, okay, so itu dari segi electron flow. Dari segi current flow pula, dia opposite dengan electron flow. Current flow from positive terminal to the negative terminal. So basically you ingat satu pun tak apa. So maksudnya kalau electron flow from negative terminal to positive terminal, untuk current flow dia opposite je. Okay, alright. So